That's good coaching. You need to run the football, continue to run the football, to eat up the clock, to not give time back, to let the Packers come back and beat you.
We understand why they did that. Right.
So I get all that. And if Jimmy G needs to make a pass or a play, I believe he will be able to make that.
Okay, so you don't do you believe he is a game manager and a system quarterback?
No.
Okay, so you're with me. Because I think it's ridiculous. Jimmy Garoppolo, and I've said this about Dak Prescott, I've said it about Tom Brady. I'm not putting him in Brady's class yet, obviously, but he's a winner. The San Francisco 49ers are not even just the 49ers.
I wish you wouldn't have Dak in that conversation.
Dak has won more regular season games.
Not after this year. After this year.
Than anyone not named Tom Brady.
Not after this year.
Who's ahead of him?
I don't know what the number is. 8-8 got him. He's still he still has that. Are you sure?
He's right up there. He maybe he's third now, but even if he's third, I mean, golly, that's great. So even if he's in third, Rob, but the bottom line is Jimmy Garoppolo is 21-5 as a starter. 21-5. That includes 2 games in New England, 2-0.
It's not a lot of games.
Yeah, but still. He goes to a San Francisco team, need I remind you, that was 1-10. 1-10 when he got there. And he leads them to 5 straight victories as a starter. This is a team that was just beat? Let me finish. Doesn't matter. They beat NFL teams. They were a team that was done. The season was over. They had every reason to pack it in. Football is a painful sport. And when you're 0-9, 1-10, and you know you have no chance to make the playoffs, the easiest thing in the world to do is pack it in.
I could not disagree with you more.
And he lifted that team to 5 straight wins. And then that same team that looked great, he comes in last year, and he gets hurt. And then they fall off the map, and they go 4-12. He's back this year and leads them to a 13-3 record. I mean, the dude wins, and I know you like to poo-poo the intangibles, but he has them. He's a leader of men. He's a winner. And I'm picking Kansas City name, but Jimmy Garoppolo is indeed worthy of being their quarterback of the future. You don't have to worry about him if I'm the 49ers.
I don't have a problem with Jimmy Garoppolo and what's going on. I just think you're overstating the whole idea when they won the 5 games and they have nothing to play for. They have jobs to play for. And we saw it with the Dolphins. They had an ugly start to their season, and they wind up winning games that probably hurt them in the draft status. Because those guys don't care about no draft picks. I'm trying to make the team next year. I can't roll over, so I don't buy into the whole notion that those games you're going to roll over and not play. I don't believe in that at all. Jets were off to a terrible season. How'd they finish the season? They finished better.
You always try to big up the Jets because you picked them to win. You picked them to make the playoffs. So your narrative can be, well, if Darnold doesn't get mono, then they make the playoffs, and I would have been right.
I was gonna be right.
Doesn't work.
And but
you asked me who they beat. Let's see. Ooh, who they beat? Wow, they beat some good teams. Chicago, okay, right? That's a good win at Chicago. At Houston, it's another good win.
Did Houston make the playoffs last year?
I believe so. Yeah.
Last year,
they made it 5 years under O'Brien? 5 out of 6, I believe. Tennessee, Jacksonville, and the L.A. Rams. So those are good wins, Rob. Those are at least 3 good wins. And it was the last game of the season against the Rams, who obviously didn't play their
players that game. But my point is, I hear you. I'm not one of these guys who acts like Jimmy G doesn't matter and he's just riding the coattail. So I agree with you from that standpoint, and I do believe that he's able to lead them if they need a score or need something late in the game. I don't believe that for 1 second that he doesn't matter and they're going to win without him. I just think that the situation in which they were in the NFC Championship game allowed a small – because